guys, here's a few looks that you can achieve with an old twist out, braid out, or even a wash and go. Stay tuned. So here are a few things that you're going to need to achieve these looks. I always spritz my hair this lovely spritz. This is an old bottle, so this is not Carol's Daughter. I don't know if you guys can kind of see. This is not Carol's Daughter leave-in conditioner. This is actually just aloe vera juice in this. Sometimes I'll mix it with water, but this here is just pure aloe vera juice. My staple, I love this, my Camille Rose Naturals Curl Love Moisture Milk. Let's see. You're going to need bobby pins. More than this, I have this and I have these. So you probably won't need like 35 bobby pins, but you never know. So I have these bobby pins, and then I also have hair combs, which are actually, let me just take one of these out. This one's a little bent, but hair combs like this, you'll need some of these. So let's get started with this first look, shall we? So this is my old, as you can see, twist out. It's a bit dry. I try to moisturize at night, but if you need some extra moisture, take your moisturizer. Of course, let's start with the liquid, and I'm going to use my aloe vera juice and just kind of lightly spray it. Use as much moisture as you think you may need. Okay, so now that we've moisturized our hair with our liquid, we're going to take our cream based and put some of this on. For this is pretty thick, so I don't use a lot, probably about that much. Just put it through my hands, work it through. Just kind of make sure we get it all over, the tops, on the sides, on the bottoms. If you feel that there's some areas that are still dry, just add a little bit more. I start with a little bit and just like work my way up, just so that I don't get any white buildup. That is usually the worst. Okay, so now my hair is pretty moisturized. And you're going to start this for all three, or all of the hairstyles. Okay. Okay, so I've kind of revived my twist out as well. Anyways, so for the first look, you're going to need at least 3 of these combs. And as you can see, I've had wars with these combs. 3 of these combs and about 2 to 3 bobby pins. So we're going to start with our biggest comb here. You can actually use any size comb, but since I have a lot of hair, I use this big comb for my first comb in the back, because that's what majority of your hair is actually going to be held in place by. So you're going to take your hair, I start like this, and you're going to twist it. So it's kind of like a French roll, big twist, whatever you want to call it. And you're going to bring it up till about there. And then we're going to take the comb, whichever way you decided to twist. Make sure that it gets this top piece of hair here. And we're going to push in. And it should be securely in place. Okay? See that? Doesn't move. Now you have these bits here that are kind of flying out. And what I do is I push my hair over to the side, take another comb, and your combs always enter this way. So then I'm going to put that in place there. Fluff it, and we're going to do the same thing on this side. Bring the hair over and insert. Play around with it. If you need to keep any other hair in place, like if you need to keep this front hair in place, you can position a bobby pin And the same thing goes for the other side. If anything is sticking out, whether it's in the front, the back, or whatever, I try to position my comb so they're as close to this one as possible. So if there's any front pieces that are still out, which I don't think there's too much going on, but just in case, just pin it and it kind of works. You can move this comb down so that there's more flowing on this side. I'll show you how that looks. So if you position your comb, let's say like down there, you get more flowing on this side, and then you just have to pin. I'm going to pin this back piece here, just to keep that in place, but all of that's going to kind of go down to the side. And you can pin anything that you may want to, like these side pieces, if you want to keep those in place as well. So that's the look. This is the first look here, as you can see. And then all of your definition and stuff is shown in the front. Now for the second look. So for our next look, we're going to need a handy dandy scrunchie and a few bobby pins. You can kind of hopefully see. Okay, so first what we're going to do is we are going to split our hair right around our ear. Kind of section it off wherever you want to make a part. It doesn't have to be like fully defined. And you're going to take the front section, so kind of mid crownish, and we're going to twist it. So just like we were twisting before, and you can make this as loose or as tight as you want it. I kind of like it loose because it gives me more definition. And just keep twisting it all the way around. Place any bobby pins where you see necessary. I need one. There. And you can also add bobby pins at the end. And we're going to take all the rest of our hair, pull it up, take our scrunchie, I do mine twice around just because I have a lot of hair and I don't like it super tight pulling on my edges. And there we go. So now you have your ponytail with your front twist. And it just adds a little extra to an ordinary ponytail. So for the third and final look, you'll need bobby pins. See those? A normal size scrunchie. You can actually use 2 of these depending on like the thickness of your hair. I usually use a headband for most of my ponytails. So you'll be creating a bun with a side swept bang for this one. So for these, because I don't like to just like keep wrapping this around and it makes my ponytails looser and things like that, I start with it either double like this, or I'll do it wrapped around 3 times and then I can wrap it around just once on my hair. For this look, I'll start with twice and then keep wrapping as needed. So for now, you'll take your first scrunchie and section off your front bangs. So those are kind of out of your way. And you'll just section off about this much of your hair. Take this scrunchie, wrap it around and wrap it around. And we're going to take this all of the rest of it and create a like midpoint kind of bun or ponytail for right now. We're going to take our doubled headband, wrap it once, and then this is going to go around another time, and we're good to go. So now what you're going to do is you're going to kind of find like the middle point and flatten all of your hair out. Just kind of, just like you would do a sock bun, but you're just going to flatten it out. Hold that in place. You may want to use 3 scrunchies for this, so you don't have to do this part. But now take this scrunchie off. Okay. And we're going to take this scrunchie and place it over like all of your hair in the back. And kind of like tuck it, and it will like kind of move in some areas, and just kind of like push the hair through the scrunchie all the way around, tucking it in, just kind of securing it in place and scrunching and moving your hair just enough to create the bun. And then just keep playing with the hair to make sure that there's like really no hair sticking out. If there's anything, you can like pin it in place. This is where the bobby pins come in. And this isn't going to be perfect, guys, so, you know, that's why it's a messy bun and not just like a perfect bun. And then I have one more piece up here. But as far as the bun is concerned, so if you have like little pieces sticking out, you can fix them as necessary. If anything like comes out too much on the scrunchie, just pull the scrunchie out and kind of like reposition it with the hair. Kind of as so. Anything that's sticking out, you can leave it or you can tuck it in. Bobby pin it if necessary. Just to leave it in place, but it's not going to be perfect. So now you're going to take your bang that you have and you are going to split it in 2, kind of in half. It doesn't have to be perfect. And you're going to take whichever way that you're going to sweep your bang, that's the side that you're going to take first, and loosely, you don't want this like this part too tight, and you're going to pin this part closest to your bun. Just like that. Now we're going to take the next piece and just go under that piece, so not on top of it, but we're going to go like next to it. Take another bobby pin, and this side we're going to have to bobby pin more because we want to get all of these ends to kind of stay down. Okay, so now those are all pinned in place. Again, fix any loose pieces that you may have in your bun. You can just take those and pin them in place, and can kind of pin this back just a little bit more. Just play with it, see where you want it. It kind of creates almost like a pompadour effect. If you want your bang to come down a little bit lower, which I kind of think I want it to. Kind of move it a little bit so it comes down just a tad bit lower. And the result, this kind of goes back a little bit more. And these pieces, you can tuck them in, you can pin them. Sometimes I just like to tuck them just to leave it kind of loose. Sometimes I'll take out like the front little pieces a little bit more, kind of play with it. If any of your pins come loose, you can just secure them. And this is the finished look. So this is just like a messy bun with a side bang. And like I said, you can make your bang lower. Sometimes I like it a little bit lower. Sometimes I like it this height. It just depends. And it's really just like customizable. How messy you want it, how neat you want it. And then you're good to go. And the style will last you all day. Yeah. So let me know how you guys like these styles. If you guys try them, definitely mention me on Instagram. Thumbs up for more styles, tutorials, fashion, hair, all of that stuff. Make sure to subscribe and check out my previous videos. Bye guys.